Every now I come in here in the morning to feed these guys, and one of them might happen to be crossing over in the bridge, and he sees me, gets quite excited. Doesn't matter if it's me or anybody. As soon as they see somebody in here, you know, in Jack's room, coming up to the tank like this, they usually think they're going to get fed. So he, of course, looking out from the bridge, is like, what's going on? And you can see these other guys too freaking out. He's like, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat. And then over here in this tank, here's this guy. He's like, I want to eat too. I'm ready. And usually there's one or two guys buried. And as soon as the action starts here, they usually figure it out and go down the bridge into one of the other tanks. Usually you'll see a couple of heads start popping up from the guys that are buried. That's the funniest part about these soft-shelled turtles, is they will just completely bury themselves, and I have a couple of videos showing that. But sometimes they won't come out until I actually put the food in, because they'll smell it. Just immediately, as soon as I put the worms in the water, you'll see their heads poke out. But sometimes when you got the light on like this, so I don't see him coming out. Oh, there's the guy that was in the bridge. He came out right away. And he's like, all right, I'm ready. They really figured this bridge out. I mean, honestly, in just a matter of days, they pretty much figured it all out. But once in a while, they get up here in this glass part, and they just kind of look around the room, or they look at us, and they kind of don't understand. They're like, hey, I don't get it. You're right here. So it gives them a really cool point of view, which is pretty awesome. And there's always one or two plecos or hillstream loaches hanging out in there, or one of the gouramis kind of swimming through it. But I wanted to kind of try to capture one of these guys coming out. They'll actually sleep down there under the sand, and I have a music video, where I'm feeding them, and I show them like literally burying themselves and closing their eyes and falling asleep. But if you haven't seen it, I'll put it in the description. I'm going to turn the under gravel lights on here real quick. I was actually, one of the main reasons I came in here this morning, there's still one little rogue clownfish that I have not been able to catch. And he's kind of hiding in this ship with these striated loaches. There's the plecos getting big, working on a piece of zucchini there. It's caught in the pirate ship. Looks like the pump threw it down in there. But that clown loach saw me and took off right away. He's not in that one. I think he's in this little hut. That's where a lot of the plecos hang out. There's a pleco right there on it. Sometimes there'll be one or two striated loaches in there. That guy right there was hanging out. Hey, buddy. So I think I saw him go in there, and he's probably up in the top or down in the bottom, but I'll get him eventually. Basically what we found out is those clown loaches were really kind of attacking these guys' shells. When their backs were hanging out, they all had these areas right along the back there you could see. And we did a little video about how we used some liquid Band-Aid new skin to fix that. And they've been healing up really well. But I wanted to get those clown loaches out of there. They were just kind of aggressive and kind of messing with them. There's one of the... Oh, he got a little shy when I put the camera up there. One of the gouramis was crossing over there. And then he turned around and went back the other way because I scared him, I guess. They're getting ready to eat. Oh, there he is. I got him. There's one of them. So he was sleeping down underneath there. Look how funny they are. They stick that nose up. They see that I'm in here. They see everybody else swimming around. They go, oh, it's morning time. He's going to feed us. A lot of times I feed these guys in the morning. I'll drop Jack off at school, and I'll come back, and I'll kind of feed him in the morning. And then sometimes he'll feed him again in the afternoon when he gets home from school. It just depends. These guys are so funny how they get these big, long, snake-like necks here. And they're sleeping underneath the sand. It's crazy. It's like they're in hibernation mode. And then as soon as, you know, we kind of get things going here, they will start emerging. Jack loves it when they do that. He likes that a lot. He's like, so neat. You see their little nose stick up or little eyes, and you never really know where they are. You can't really tell. We have gravel mixed in just for some color with the sand, but we just left a little bit. And they have no problem getting through that. Oh, there he comes. Look at that. They just come right out. He had a really bad tear on his back, and those guys really ate it. They're really picking on it, and his is healing up wonderfully. Once I got those clown loaches out of here, I just didn't really realize that's what was causing it, and then when I realized it, these guys don't seem to bother them at all. Honestly, these striated loaches pretty much hang around their little ship here. Jack calls them the pirate loaches because that's their little area, and they love it. And once in a while, they venture over to the other tank, but not that often. They really kind of stay over here. Once in a while, one will go over there and come back and then hang out in their little ship. But yeah, this is part of our whole little system here in Jack's room. He had a big family heirloom dresser here. This came from his great-grandmother, passed down to the generations. We didn't really want to change the furniture at all. And we had 2 levels here, so we decided, hey, we're going to take 2 different size tanks, join them together with a bridge, and it's really working out awesome. So we are in the process of, on this dresser here, we're going to do another one. We're going to take another 20 tall, we're going to put another bridge, and we're going to have 3 here in a row, 3 20 gallons, so it'll be 60 gallons total. And that way, even though he has these different levels, you know, because he can't really fit much of a bigger tank on here, we figured, hey, let's do it this way, try something fun. And the fish and turtles really seem to love it. I mean, they just love it. So if you haven't seen our other videos, definitely check them out and make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get all the notifications. That's usually Jack's line when he's in the video with me, but again, I just thought these guys were interesting, and I wanted to kind of get one of them coming up and waking up in the morning because it's kind of fun to see that. If you've never had soft-shell turtles, they are a lot of fun. They are quite little characters. And he usually comes right over here and he'll try to eat when I put the food in over here. It's kind of funny. And sometimes they'll zing right through the bridge here. And oh, there's one of the gouramis in there. He's looking around. He's like, hey, love these powder blue gouramis. They are working out really well in this tank. Really well. Oh, there's another one. They're up there all the time. It's crazy, isn't it? I think sometimes they just go up there and hang out. Oh, these turtles are getting restless now. They want to eat. We do have feeding videos, so I'll put some of those in the description as well, so you can check them out, and we'll be doing more of those because these guys are getting big and they're getting hangry this morning. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and hit the bell so you can see all these other videos. I'm gonna have to add some water. It's getting a little dry. It was a hot weekend and they evaporated. And see some more, but I wanted to show everybody that guy kind of coming out of the sand there. That's a lot of fun. It's one of the main reasons Jack likes this guy, likes these guys so much, and is they dig in there and bury themselves. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.